Hi guys, it has been so long since I've done a vlog. I think it's been years. Is this real? Am I doing a vlog? What? I'm so excited to hopefully be getting back into the swing of things. So today I'm actually headed back to my hometown to visit Kendra Leigh. She's Makeup by Kendra Leigh in Owasso. I have been there before and shared with you guys. I've done some pop-ups for my old online boutique there, and I've just gone there for a few different things. I think we actually did a Facebook Live a few years back. She's absolutely wonderful, and she actually is now breaking into the skincare world. So she's now offering certain skincare services, and so I'm gonna go get a facial today, which is why I don't have any face makeup on. I did fill in my brows. I don't know if how she's going to do that, if she's going to take my brows off or what, but they're pretty rough. So I decided to at least fill those in, and then I did put on a little bit of lip liner and lip gloss, but I have absolutely nothing on my face. You can see that I do have some breakouts happening here. I do have a lot of blackheads on my nose. This seems to be an area that gets a lot of blackheads, also right in here in my chin. So I'm really excited to see the process of what goes on with one of her facials, what products she uses, and I just thought this would be a fun way to, one, have kind of like a mom's day out, a little pampering sesh, because if you follow me, you know that I'm a stay-at-home mom and I don't really get to leave the house a whole ton. And then two, be able to kind of share with you guys the experience and the process of one of her facials. So if you are local or you decide to come to the mid-Michigan area, you can pop in and see her and get one for yourself.
Take this slow. I just met you and I don't know if I'm ready at all, where this is gonna go. But you seem so sure, yeah, you seem so sure. And I've been here before, too many times to count, and I know it's more than likely that it won't work out. But baby, you seem so sure, like there's no doubt. When I was insecure, you seem so sure. You sure, I'm sure for 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 sure.
So I just got to Kendra's and she is getting prepared, getting everything prepped for my facial. So I have to go in that little back room right there. And you take off your top and your bra, and because she does like a massage up on your shoulders and stuff. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to head back in there and get prepped and ready, and then I will have Kendra explain the process and share what type of facial I'm getting, because she has like a variety of different options, and we will get into it.
Anything like that?
Nope, nothing that I'm allergic to.
Sensitive to, find that makes you feel itchy.
Perfect. All right, so I'm in the bed. I'm trying to cover up the tatas here so I don't flash you guys. Hopefully the lighting is a little odd, but hopefully you guys can see. Okay, so Kendra, first off, say hello.
Hi!
And just kind of explain what your services are and what we're going to be doing today.
Yeah, so I am an esthetician. Obviously, that's why we're doing facials. But I offer facial services and like facial waxing services. I don't do anything below the belt. Not for me, but I do a bunch of different specialized facial services, so not just like your basic hydrating, cleansing. I do things that are more towards like lifting and anti-aging, and then like acne treatments and things like that. The one we're going to do on Miranda today is actually the Kendra Leigh Facial. Woo! Which is the signature facial that I offer. So it's nice and cleansing, and it is also very hydrating and a little bit of anti-aging lifting as well. So kind of a mix of everything here.
Ooh, I'm excited because you know your girl needs literally all of that. Those are so soft.
Yeah, these are my favorite sponges. Literally from the Amazon. not the Amazon, but like
I'm like, ooh, wow.
Amazon. You're like, dang girl, imported sponges.
So what is this?
This is just a cleanser. Help remove any dirt and debris from the day.
It smells really nice.
Oh, thank you. This is another cleanser. This one's more nourishing, so it's a cream cleanser.
I can definitely tell the difference in the way this one feels compared to the other one.
And this one's got a lot of like natural ingredients. It's like vegan, plant-based, all that. It's by a brand called Earth Harbor, which you can actually, as just a consumer buy. It's a very nice brand, nice and nourishing. It's got hibiscus in it, so that's what's giving it that really nice smell.
Yeah, it smells very fresh, I feel.
Soup's
very
fresh.
spa-like.
Yeah.
That's cool too that you're using a brand that your clients can pick up as well. Do you sell it here at all?
I do, yeah, I do.
Oh, awesome. Sweet. So then if they enjoy it, then they can just grab something on the way out.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
Is a little bit of an exfoliator here, and it's got a kind of a funny name. It's called Sex Appeal, which is kind of silly, but it actually is what's called a gommage, which is something that's going to help kind of exfoliate your skin here. It rolls up, and the product itself rolls up on itself, but it also picks up like your dead skin cells and things like that.
That's awesome.
So you got all these little...
It smells so like minty fresh.
Yeah. And it's going to help smooth out your skin without being too harsh. It's like a very gentle AHA, BHA sort of peel.
Well, and kind of explain too, because I obviously am not a professional, so I'm not the best at doing this, but like the difference in like, okay, something like this versus like apricot scrub or whatever from St. Ives.
Okay,
like why
so
that's so...
If you're using apricot scrub, you are not my friend. I'm just kidding. No, but please, seriously, if you're using like St. Ives apricot scrub, you are doing a disservice to your skin. And I'm not saying that in like a, ooh, you have to buy these products because they're the only thing that work. It's truly because it causes micro tears on your skin because they are not what's called rounded and pounded materials. So it is actually raw edged like apricots, which are causing micro tears in your skin, which can lead to infection. It kind of is premature aging that can happen, things like that. So pretty much all bad news bears.
Only my 13-year-old self would have known that.
Right? Girl, I had to tell my mom to stop using it, and she's just like, I like it. And I'm like, nope. But with like something like this, an AHA, BHA, it's using a very gentle chemical to kind of slough off your skin rather than scrub it off, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's a lot more gentle. You're less prone to infection, things like that.
See, I didn't learn about chemical exfoliants until literally like just a few years ago, like my late 20s. And I wish that I would have known that because I would have been utilizing that. Because there's, like Kendra said, there's definitely products that you can purchase at home. It's not like you have to go to an esthetician every time you want to do a facial, but obviously estheticians are professionals and they're going to know what's best. So I firmly believe in a good healthy combination of both, finding things that work for you at home to utilize, but then, you know, maybe seasonally going to an esthetician and getting a full-on facial done.
I agree with that. There's a lot of people that are estheticians that tell their clients like, oh, you need to come to me monthly, you need to come. I don't believe in that, because if you're having proper at-home skincare, these are more like booster services to you. So they're more of a boost to your skin with products that you might not be able to get necessarily at home, but your skincare at home will be enough to kind of see you through, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and it makes it really convenient too that, like with you have actual skincare that they can purchase here and take home with them in between those times of, you know, their next appointment and when they're at home and whatnot.
Absolutely. Now we are going to do a little bit of a honey mask, and I'm doing this because it has a little bit of a natural enzyme to it as well, so it's going to help further exfoliate without being too harsh, but it's also going to be nice and glowy for your skin, like hydrating and nourishing.
I love that. I need that. I feel like now that I'm in my 30s, I can tell that my skin is changing. And actually, I don't know if you noticed, but I have this like weird like spot on my eyelid, like dry patch or something.
Yeah, I do see that.
That literally like just popped up. I have no idea why.
Interesting.
But yeah, I definitely need more moisture in my skin now.
So we're gonna pop this on, and this has raw honey in it, so it's gonna smell real good. And it's,
oh my gosh, I want to eat it. Holy crap.
Rose and honey and all that fun
You guys,
stuff.
I wish that you could smell through this camera right now. I'm not even joking. Immediately when she touched my skin, I could smell it. But it's not like I can smell it like really well, but it's not like overpowering where like it's gonna give me a headache or something. It's very, it literally just smells like honey. Like I'm sniffing like a bottle of honey.
Like I just poured the little honey bear onto your face. Yes. And this is another consumer brand as well. So this, I try to kind of use both consumer brands and professional brands in my services because I want stuff that people are going to be able to enjoy and purchase at home.
That's awesome. Also, you guys, sorry if I'm getting like really shitty angles. I'm literally holding on to this. One day I will have a crew, or at least an assistant that will come with me when I do vlogs. So
that's what Parker's gonna be. Parker will be your assistant.
He could be.
He'll be like,
that
Mom.
would be perfect. Like, honey, we gotta go film today.
That would be so cute. Sitting on, we're gonna do a little bit of a neck and shoulder massage.
Okay.
You're feeling real good. And which one of these scents did you want to do?
The pink one.
That one has been the most popular.
It smelled delish. So I'm gonna try to get a little bit of this, but then I'm probably gonna like stop recording so I can actually enjoy the massage, because holding this up is gonna be kind of difficult.
It's gonna be totes hard.
Oh my gosh, and I definitely need a freaking massage, like between all the CrossFit workouts that I've been doing and just like chasing after Parker all day long and picking him up, putting him down. Your girl is sore, so this will be nice. So what is this product that you're using?
So this is a body butter that's actually made by a local woman in Flint.
Awesome.
Yeah, and so she makes a bunch of different scents, and I really like it. Her company is called One of a Kind Soaps, and I would say that these body butters are like the most popular thing because she literally has like 8 million scents that you can choose from, and they all smell amazing. They have shea and mango butter and some fragrance oil, but they're pretty nice and natural, I would say, and they really get the job done.
Yeah, this smells like, how would I describe this? Like,
it's almost like warm vanilla sugar.
Yes.
Like from Bath and Body Works, kind of. Yeah.
Okay, I'm done recording because I'm gonna enjoy this, you guys. I'll be back. All right, so that massage was freaking amazing. So what are we doing now?
So we took off the mask, and now I'm just applying some serums. So I'm using like a niacinamide and zinc, which is just nice and healing, just because you got a teensy bit of a breakout going on right now. But yes. I mean, you're working out and it's like mask time.
Oh yeah,
so
100%.
Nothing that you could really prevent. So
I have a question for you too. Like, what do you recommend for blackheads? Because I was just telling them, like, before I came here that I get a lot of blackheads. Like, I feel like my whole nose is just like one big blackhead.
Okay.
And then like right in here too. Like,
so blackheads are a couple of different things. So what is a blackhead? A blackhead is sebaceous filament, aka oil, skin, and debris. So a lot of the time it's not necessarily that you're a dirty person, like it's not that you don't cleanse your skin well enough or anything like that. You may be somebody that just has a faster skin turnover rate and it's causing those blackheads for you.
Okay.
So what you can do to kind of like help that is you can exfoliate a little bit more just to kind of get rid of that excess skin that's kind of trying to turn over. And if that's something that you don't feel like is working for you, if you feel like it's something else, it might just be an overproduction of oil, because sometimes blackheads aren't even blackheads, they're just sebaceous filaments. So it kind of looks the same, but if you actually squeeze it out, it's just like oil that comes out.
Okay.
And so that you can kind of do a couple of different things. You can use like a salicylic acid to kind of help slow that and slow the turnover of the cells. Or you can help your skin by using like a toner to kind of help break down the oil a little bit quicker. So especially if you're somebody that like sweats a lot, or if you're like working out like crazy, even just using like a very basic like micellar water or like a toner after that, just to wipe it down so that it's not just getting clogged up in your pores, would be fantabulous.
So what you're saying is I need a skincare corner in the gym.
Yes.
Kyle needs to clear me out the space.
Absolutely.
I'm definitely going to take that advice though and start doing that with the micellar water afterwards, because what you just said about like how oil will come out, sometimes I do that. Like, I don't know if you guys do that, but I will literally sit in front of a mirror that's like magnified and like, I know I shouldn't do this, but I pick at my skin and I'm like, oh, I see this blackhead, I want to get it out. And sometimes it is something that comes out, but like you just said, sometimes it's just that oil and I'm like, what the hell, why isn't it coming out? So that's good to know, because I never knew that there was a difference, I guess. The whole freaking time that lighting could have been like this because of my camera, so it is what it is.
Alright, so we are just gonna get started on some extractions here. She doesn't have really a whole lot going on. Nothing that I would say is like extreme. Like she said though, she does have a little bit of congestion, I would call it. We're using a very light pressure. Miranda's probably like, girl, no you're not. But hopefully you guys can kind of see a little bit of what came out there.
So, hold on, let me see if I can make sure it's not blurry. Okay.
It's okay. And I'm doing the most painful parts first because you want it out of the way, I know.
That one is some... My eyes were watering on that one. Hold on, I gotta... Yeah. There we go. Yeah, we can see that.
Yeah.
Whew.
So this is definitely the not comfortable part, but I would say that this is the part that's most important with like going to an esthetician, because we know to not completely dig at your face.
Right.
Whereas you yourself might be like, I can take it, when you're doing it to yourself. And it's like, well...
I should have Kyle come see you, because he picks at his face so much and he's... Oh my god. That was a deep one. Oh, my eyes are watering. But I always tell him, like, stop picking at that. Like, it's not good, but... Man.
This is the part that nobody likes.
So bad. But no, it's good though. Like, I need to get this shit out. And yeah, I totally agree. Like, this kind of stuff, this is the part that you do need to see a professional for. You know, you can do little facials at home and exfoliations and stuff like that, but anything that has to do with extraction should definitely be left to a professional, because you don't want to tear up your skin. I should take a picture of that pad after you're done.
Absolutely.
To look at all the gunk. Oh my god, my baby hairs are so bad after having Parker. Like, they're just poking out all over in this video, I can see. Oh, I kind of look like Squidward right now.
Oh, that's funny. So don't mind the rosiness, but I did want to point out that I have not seen one actual blackhead. All of this is what I would consider to be like a sebaceous filament, which is what I was talking about before, which isn't a full blackhead. It's more of like a solidified oil, if that makes sense. So if you're somebody that you find even after you get extractions and stuff that it's coming back quickly, that's more likely to be a sebaceous filament, because it's just the oil filling back up in your pore.
So obviously I'm oily then. So like, what would you recommend? I know you said like a micellar water and like toning and stuff, but are there any other skincare things or even like makeup products that like help with the oil situation? Or
yeah, I would say like a zinc can kind of help. Like a zinc oxide can help with active acne, but it can also help with like an overproduction of oil. So that would be one thing that I would maybe check out. And hyaluronic acid actually can kind of help balance out your levels as well.
Okay.
So it helps keep you hydrated throughout the day, but it also makes it so that your skin doesn't feel like it needs to overproduce.
Do use that, but I usually just use it at night. So should I use it during the day too? Like
and you'll want to use it on damp skin. That's something that people don't really know a lot, is they'll use it on dry skin and then they maybe feel like a tight feeling after they put it on. And that's because it's taking the moisture that's on your skin and putting it into your skin rather than taking the water that you've put on your skin and pushing that into your skin more. So that'll help you feel more hydrated.
That is a huge tip. I never realized that because I always wash my face, dry it off, and then I put my skincare on.
So you want to leave it a little bit damp because it'll grab the water and
that is good to know.
You.
I'm definitely going to be doing that.
Yeah.
Nasty AF. Okay, so now she's just like putting serums on and stuff. The one that she just put on smelled freaking amazing, like lemongrass. But we were just talking about this, well, I'll let you describe it.
Yeah, so it's called gua sha, which is an ancient Asian technique of facial massage, which is actually for lymphatic drainage, which helps to obviously drain the lymph out of your face, which can help with like congestion and puffiness of the skin, and just kind of helps you get your facial structure back looking poppin'. So I do not have a gua sha, but I use my fingers in a similar way. So I kind of hook my fingers, I'll let you guys kind of see what I'm doing. I kind of go down the sides of the nose, hook my fingers up under the cheekbones, and use a firm pressure to just push all that lymph out. And this is something that you could do at home. You want to make sure that your skin is nice and lubricated. So you can use
lube me up.
you can use like a moisturizer or a slick serum and do this a couple of times a week or every night if you wanted to. It's really great for helping relieve muscle aches, puffiness, and all that.
Well, and I was just telling Kendra that I clench. I actually have to get a night guard per my dentist. We just figured that out. So yeah, I clench my teeth. So that feels so nice, first off. And it's nice to know that it's actually doing something too, you know?
Yeah, so that's a good one. If you're somebody kind of struggling with congestion as well, you can do this type of a technique where you're going from the temples up towards the sides of the nose. Put a little pressure down, and then you're going to drag up to the brows and push it out. Because our lymph likes to pool in this area as well as this area. So if you're somebody in the springtime when your allergies are kicking your butt, you start getting those headaches, you can do this to kind of help relieve any pressure in that area.
Now, okay, when you say lymph, like I've heard of like lymph nodes and stuff,
Yeah.
like what exactly is that?
So it is a clear liquid that contains white blood cells, and it helps to kind of lubricate the tissues in your skin, and then it gets streamed out into the bloodstream. But sometimes it can kind of pool up in certain areas and cause like pressure. I'm sure you guys have seen, if you have TikTok, that girl that will grab her double chin and like push it to the side, and then it gets drained. And that's something that can happen. Like there is lymph that gets, you know, stuck in certain areas, it gets stagnant, and you kind of need to help it along to get it rolling and draining out.
Yeah, I feel like these are things that we often forget in our own skincare routine at home, because, you know, we might wash our face or whatever, but we don't often, at least I know, I don't often take the time to sit down and do some of this, and I feel like it is important, and I definitely want to get one of those gua sha things. It's like a flat, like if you guys have seen like a jade roller, it's like, isn't it made out of jade too, I think?
It's made out of jade, and it is like a flat stone that has like little notches kind of cut out of it to go into your cheekbones and your jawline.
Yeah, it has like a groove, like how she was doing that thing with her finger, only it's in the stone or whatever. So you just kind of like, I want to say scrape, but that makes it sound like it would hurt.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like a firm pressure, not so much like a actual scraping, which is why you want to use it on a little bit of like a lubricated base so that you don't hurt yourself.
Okay, so what is this?
So this is a Hydra jelly mask. This one has goji berry in it, which is an antioxidant, which helps to protect your skin from what's called free radicals, which are these little jerks in the sun that like to steal from our skin and cause damage. So this kind of helps protect your skin.
Ooh.
And it's nice and hydrating. It's gonna push any of those serums that we just applied deeper into the skin. And it's gonna leave you feeling nice and glowy and fresh.
So normally, like if you guys were to come in and get this done with her, it goes over your eyes and your mouth, you said, right?
Yep. If you're not claustrophobic, if you are claustrophobic, you totally don't have to get that done, but it is a nice benefit to those areas for sure. But I don't think we're gonna do that today because I don't know if Miranda would be able to actually see what she's doing.
I still need to see you guys and to be able to talk. You know, I can't shut up for longer than a minute at a time.
Oh my goodness. So this is gonna kind of feel like a weighted blanket on your face, and it's gonna go on all nice and
this smells
thick.
so good.
And like I said, this is just gonna help kind of push everything that we already have done just deeper into the skin.
Now, is this a product that is like only professional grade use, or is this something that you
I believe
can get,
that there's companies that make more retail versions of this, or like consumer based.
So they're similar but not going to be the
Yeah.
same, not as high quality.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this brand is for estheticians, so if you are an esthetician, you can get this. It's called Esthetician, and they do have retail, but I believe that you have to buy it from an esthetician.
Okay.
And I don't retail them here.
This smells like almost like a starburst.
Yeah.
I feel like the pink starburst kind of.
Absolutely.
Like the pink one with a mix of the tropical orange starburst.
I
if you know
love
what I'm
how
talking about.
specific. That's awesome. We are gonna go around your little nose ring here so we don't get that all.
I know, it's so hard with that nose. I didn't think about that when I
That's
got
okay.
that done. Like when I do my makeup and stuff, it gets all like crusty and I have to like take a Q-tip and wet it and then wipe down my nose ring. I kind of have been wanting to try like a hoop, but
I think you could pull off a hoop. I think that'd be cute on you.
I'm gonna have to, I tried to take this one out myself. That was not happening. So I'm gonna, if I do it, I'm gonna have to go back into where I got it done and have them
Be
remove
like,
it for me.
y'all help me.
I don't want to like rip a huge hole in my nose.
Yeah, probs not.
So how long does this sit for?
So this is gonna sit on for 15 minutes.
Okay.
And in that time, we're gonna do a little bit of what's called LED treatment.
Ooh.
And so we're gonna use LED light therapy to help. For you, we're gonna do probably the blue light, and then at the end a little bit of the red light. So the blue light actually helps to kill any active bacteria on the face. Just because you do have a little bit of breakouts, it's gonna help if there is anything active, kind of get it to be gone.
That's awesome.
And then we will do a little bit of the red light at probably the last 5 minutes, just to help with collagen production.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You know, I need some of that.
Look like a fly.
Am I in frame too? Just to double check?
Yes.
Okay, I'll hold this right here so they can see some of this.
Let me know if it's way too bright. I'll put more cotton on for you. Is that okay?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, and then we're going to put a little fan. And you're going to be a little baked potato.
Is this like, yeah, it's like a full covering. I can't see you guys because I'm all covered up.
They can see you. Oh, that's actually really cool. They can see the LED lights right here.
It's crazy. So how long do you do this light for?
So I am doing it for 15 minutes.
Okay.
We're going to do the first 10 with the blue light and then the last 5 with the red light.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
So Miranda's currently baking like a baked potato.
Mm-hmm.
It's not warm. It's kind of just like a light. But I was just telling her what I kind of do while this is happening. Because I mean, 15 minutes is a long time, especially if you're with a stranger, to be just like quiet. So it usually depends on what the person's kind of going through. If I can tell they're really just not in a talkative mood, they're just kind of here to get pampered, I just kind of let them do their thing. A lot of the time they'll just fall asleep, honestly. But otherwise, I can do like guided meditation, mostly with just like positive affirmations, you know, just making people feel good about themselves, doing guided breathing, things like that. Or if you're like Miranda and you're just my buddy, we kind of just chat and hang out during this little 15-minute portion. But I will give you guys a little sneak peek. I will give you guys a sneak peek of what I see. So this is my view of Miranda while she's cooking under here. And you can see all the LED lights. And there is a little fan to help make sure she's staying nice and cool, because especially in the summertime it gets a little toasty when you're like breathing your own air. But yeah, so that is that, and we will be back. Alright, so we are at about the last 3 minutes here, and about 2 minutes ago we just switched over to the red light, which, if you guys don't remember, this one is going to help with collagen production, like pretty much just stimulating collagen and being like, yo, get it together, let's start working more. So blue light was to help kill the bacteria, and this one is to help stimulate the collagen. Whoop whoop. Alright, so we're going to take off her little fly eyeballs, at least the top layers of them, just because she doesn't need those. And then we are going to break the seal. And this is going to feel kind of funny. And we're just going to lift it off.
Oh my gosh.
And that's her face.
So cool. What? That's amazing. Wow, my skin feels so good.
That's my favorite thing, because it like pushes everything in nice and smooth.
Well, and I feel like even in this video, like my skin looks like all that redness that was just on there from everything you were doing is like literally gone for the most part.
Yeah.
I just look like I'm glowing.
Heck yeah, girl.
Yes, boo. Ooh. Oh, that's awesome.
That's my favorite.
Does that conclude it? Is that the end?
So we are gonna do a little bit of radio frequency, which is kind of like a face workout.
Ooh.
And then just some last minute, we're gonna do the radio frequency with some serums, and then just some moisturizer and SPF to seal it all in.
Okay. Well, let's do it.
Heck yeah, girl! Serum is water-based, which is what we want, because this is going to help kind of be our conductor of this, which sounds really scary.
Yeah, like am I gonna like be like,
it's not electrocuting you. Nope. But you'll be able to see it, especially right up on your temples. It's gonna kind of like twitch a little bit, and that's gonna be your muscles reacting.
So what does
moving.
this do?
So it's gonna again help push things deeper into the skin, but it is like a facial workout, so it's gonna help with like lifting and firming and getting you feeling all nice and
like that.
Heck yeah. So we're gonna start down here, and this does have a little bit of radio frequency as well, and you might be able to hear it when we're getting up towards your ear. Like,
yes.
But
Sounds
you guys
like a little
are
UFO on my face.
See the twitch right here? I have it on a lower setting.
Wait, turn it up. I want the higher one.
We'll put it on like a 4.
Guys, this is literally the coolest thing. Like, I am obsessed with this. This is like a massage for your face, essentially, I feel.
Oh, definitely.
Like, I mean, obviously it's not exactly like a massage. She's already been massaging my face, but this is so cool.
So now we're kind of just gonna seal the deal, do a last little massage moment here with some moisturizer. And her skin is like butter, you guys. I'm not even kidding.
I was just telling her I'm trying not to touch it because my hands are like probably grimy, but I like the way that it feels right now, but when I like slightly touch the side of it, it feels like I have my face dermaplaned. If you don't know what that is, it's like those videos where you see where an esthetician will take like a small blade and essentially shave like the, is it called vellus hair, right?
Yep,
vellus hair off of your face. So it's like the little baby hairs, right? And then it makes your skin feel super smooth. Ooh. I like that. But your makeup goes on so much easier, and my skin literally feels like that just happened, even though it didn't. I'm literally blown away. I mean, I knew that like obviously you were gonna do a good job and this was gonna be relaxing, but I didn't expect my skin to feel this soft. This is like crazy. I'm literally in shock.
Yeah.
I can't wait to look at it like up close.
Yes, girl. Okay, so we just popped on some SPF and a little lip balm, and your girl is done. She is glowing, feeling smooth.
You guys, I'm not joking. This is the softest my skin has ever felt in my whole life. And I just feel completely rejuvenated. Like, I don't even care that I'm not wearing any makeup because I feel so bomb. Like,
woohoo!
I can't get over it. You guys have to come try this out. If you're in the Owasso area or like anywhere in mid-Michigan, like she's 1000% worth the drive. You guys know I'm like more towards like the Midland Pinconning area, and I drove all the way and it was 1000% worth it, I can say.
Well, thanks, girl.
I love it. Yay. So I just got back into my car, leaving Kendra's. You guys, my skin is literally glowing. It feels so moisturized and soft. I am obsessed. If I could get one of these every day, I would. So yeah, you guys definitely need to check her out. She has so many cute things in her shop. I actually ended up getting one of the face serums that she used on me during the whole process to take home. It was like I don't know, it's like a hyaluronic acid mixed with something else, I can't remember, but I'm very excited. It's one of the ones that smell like lemongrass, and I'm really pumped to use that in my skincare routine from here on out. But yeah, if you guys are looking for, one, a really good esthetician, and two, someone that is genuine and kind, Kendra is your girl. So yeah, if you're in the Owasso area or anywhere in mid-Michigan, she's 1000% worth the drive. I've known her for quite a few years now, and I wholeheartedly believe in her and her business and everything that she has to offer. She is just a good people. I hope that you guys enjoyed this vlog and learning about the whole process of Kendra's facials, as well as some skincare tidbits. So thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.